Matt Lenihan, Boxing Social in association with Empire Fight Store. We're here, Spencer Fearon. Spencer, it's not long since we caught up, but we were talking about other things. We are now here in Riyadh. It's Artur Beterbiev, Dmitry Bivol, the rematch. What a week this has been, by the way. Before we talk about that main event, we've had the incident with Floyd Schofield. Josh Padley gets a chance to change his life and share a ring with Shakur Stevenson. He'll give it his best. We've also seen heavyweight drop out. Daniel Dubois falls ill. Up steps Martin Bakole, probably the most avoided in the division. What a wild week of boxing, but a lot of things have been saved this week as well.
The drama keeps on going on. This is the greatness of boxing. This is why boxing is so fantastic and why boxing is at where it's at.
What do you make of, obviously, Dubois falling ill, but Martin Bakole's in? Joe Parker, it would have been easy for him to go, I'm taking Martin Bakole on short notice. And easy, I suppose, for Martin Bakole to go, what about the position I'm in? What about this position I'm in with the world titles? But they're both taking that risk, that chance, and I'm sure that they'll both be rewarded for doing that. But what do you make of this as a fight? Not a bad replacement.
No, it's not a bad replacement, and the word on the street is that Martin Bakole was training, right, in the Congo. But I think he was training on pounded yam and assorted meat and stew. I don't think, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right. So I believe that it's going to be still a good fight for 4 rounds, simply because we've seen Martin Bakole and what he brings. Yeah, and Martin Bakole is screaming for this kind of opportunity, and I know his mentality as well. His mentality is like, they're not going to give me nothing easy. So whatever you're giving me, you're giving to me, and I have to go grab this with 2 hands. So you know what I mean? It's going to be a good fight. But right now, you have to remember that Joseph Parker was preparing for an explosive, quick-twitch, fibered, punching, wrecking machine in Daniel Dubois. Right now, he's got a heavy-handed man who is eloquent in his approach.
Yes.
So it's kind of different, yeah. So it could be offset, but the thing about it is this: it could work not in his favour because Joseph Parker's actually bulked up a lot.
Yes.
He's bulked up a lot. So we'll see. We'll see. It's going to be a great fight. You know what I mean? It's going to be a great fight.
Shakur Stevenson, look, it's good that we still get to see him on the card. Josh Padley, though, he gets an opportunity. He's changed his life, and what a story.
He's changed his life totally.
What a story.
The kid's going to buy his house now. The kid's going to... Do you know what I mean? It's beautiful. Boxing wins. Let me just tell you, let's keep this thing 100, yeah? These things don't happen without Turkey al-Sheikh. You do realise that,
yes.
Right? You being out in Saudi Arabia, me leaving Jamaica and coming straight from Jamaica and coming here, and that's because of Spencer Brown, right? We don't get these things, you know what I mean? The amalgamation of Eddie Hearn and Frank Warren. Turkey al-Sheikh, boxing owes him a lot. I'm just going to be real, man. And it's not me Brown knows him. I'm telling you how it is.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Well, we never saw this in a bygone era. We would have never seen that quality of replacement at that short notice on both sides. You've got to remember, Josh Padley, he's still ranked in the top 12. Normally you would see a journeyman come in. He upset Mark Chamberlain last time out. I'm not saying he goes into this as a 50-50, but it's an opportunity. It's a good thing on both sides. We wait to see Shakur. Josh Padley gives it his best, and look, he says, look, no one give me a chance against Chamberlain. I did it, let's just see what happens. It's a nice story for a change.
A nice story, it's a beautiful story, man. Yeah. It's a beautiful story.
Right, main event. Artur Beterbiev, Dmitry Bivol. Seen both all week. Beterbiev's as cold as usual, but like you said, the thing you said to me off camera, I've never seen someone so humble, so destructive.
Yeah.
What are we expecting?
And you know that's nice. You like that line, don't you, Matt?
That's why I've used it.
All right, I'm just telling you, Matt, let me tell you this. Do not be surprised if Bivol doesn't outpoint Beterbiev, right? Don't be surprised.
No.
But as the great Roy Jones, when we did the tour for the Al Medina 3-1-3, so I got massive big up to Beterbiev, I got spend a lot of time with him, yeah? The guy has an aura around him, yeah? That is very deceptive. Because you think, you ain't nothing. And then you realise to yourself, right, you're an assassin. So these are the things where you're looking at, you're saying, boy, I wouldn't really want to mess around with this guy, you know? I wouldn't, and because of that, I just want him to win.
Spencer.
But I'm gonna be real.
Where's Spencer?
I'm gonna be real. Like, he may not get the win. I'm gonna be real. He may not get a win. Bivol may out hustle him and fool him and trick him. But I just think that Beterbiev will grind him down and pip him on points.
So I spoke to Frank Warren and he says, I went for Beterbiev the first fight, but I actually thought Bivol won on points. He says, but He says, I think he will start this like round 13. He had a great 10, 11, 12 last time. I think we all agree that was when it started coming into play, and Bivol found the effects of the, them thudding shots which he just throws at will. So, are you expecting him to go, we picked this up where we left off here, I'm not going to allow you getting into that rhythm?
Matt, I believe, like what Roy Jones was saying to him, I want to see Arthur do Arthur. I don't want to see Arthur box. I want to see Arthur be like Mike Tyson. So, and I think that's what I really do hope, because I like both guys, but I've got a personal relationship with Beterbiev. So you mean I'm going to be a little bit more biased. So yeah.
Israel Madrimov, Virgil Ortiz. This is an absolute
Madrimov's going to win that
banger. Go on, tell me why.
Madrimov's going to win the fight, right? Because Madrimov has got something inside of him, right? He handled himself, he acquitted himself brilliantly when he against Terence Crawford, and Terence Crawford is the man, right? And he's a pound for pound. So I've got Madrimov coming out victorious.
Adames and Shiraz. This is Shiraz is
going to stop him in the 7th round. That's my prediction. I really do believe in Hamza Shiraz. I think Hamza Shiraz is the closest thing a British fighter has ever been to Oscar De La Hoya. He puts his shots together.
That's a big statement.
I've said it. I'm sticking by it. You know what I mean? And I'll be backtracking on Sunday morning if he doesn't go. Yeah.
Look, last two very quickly. Zhile Zhang, for me, he's one of my favourite people in boxing. We've seen this personality. He cracks me up. You saw Shakur look at him and Caballero both saying they're going to bang each other. And he was just looking as if to say, what is going on here? But what a fight that is. Him and Caballero.
Personality, but you know what? There's something about Caballero. Potentially, he's the best heavyweight in the world.
You think? Potentially?
Potentially. He's very, very good. Very good. And I remember when he boxed Derek Chisora a few years back, I didn't rate him.
Yeah.
I didn't rate him at Monte Carlo, right?
Yeah.
I didn't rate him. I thought, you know what I mean? Derek didn't have Don Charles in his corner. If Derek had Don Charles, Derek would have done him. That's my head. But over the years, he's just picked up. He's very, very good. He's got very good IQ as well. So I've got him winning on points. He may touch the canvas, but I've got him winning on points.
Last one from me. Buatsi and Smith. Bit of a crossroads fight. Callum Smith's been at that level. Buatsi wants to go to that level.
Listen, I love both guys. They're both my good friends. I'm just keeping this thing 100. We need Buatsi to win the fight. Simple as that.
For Yard? Is that why? For the Yard fight, why do we need it?
We need it for the Yard fight. We need it for other things as well. But and more so, like I said, I like Joshua Buatsi. He's a good human being. And I like Callum as well. They're really nice guys. But it's a dangerous fight for both men, right? But I just think the desire is more inside of Joshua Buatsi than it is inside of Callum Smith. And because of that, that's why I favour Joshua Buatsi on points. But it will not be easy.
Spencer, I appreciate your time. Thanks for talking Boxing Social.
Keep up the great work that you're doing, Matt, on Boxing Social, because, you know what I mean, I remember when you was on the come up. You're a real guy. I love that, man.
Appreciate it.
Peace, 2 fingers. I'm gone. Love.